Many years ago, a strange hooded figure limped slowly and painfully along this road. His garb was black and engrimed with the dirt of ages. His body twisted by the countless miles he had traveled.
I'm back better than ever.
About to blast off.
The wait is over. I'm greater, stronger. Now that I'm older,
It's official. I survived what I've been through. Spent crazy years with the blues, paying dues.
took time off, but now I'm back.
On top of my game. It's on like that.
Shit's about to change now. It's a shame how things ain't the same. You suckers water down.
Hold it down for my
Underground.
peeps in the field. You know the deal.
Gotta love it. Place nothing above
For
it.
what it's worth, I've been a hip hopper from birth.
Always having will be. You can't touch me. Can't touch me. You can't touch me.
We back, motherfucker, that's right.
Can't touch me. You can't touch me.
We back, motherfucker, that's right.
You can't touch me. You can't touch me.
We back, motherfucker, that's right. Motherfucker,
You can't touch me.
that's right.
Hey yo, I'm back, strapped with a fresh kitty of verses. My sole purpose is getting rid of you worthless. Seen queens that seem to be cropping up left and right, trying to hit this bitch but ain't intending to spend the night. Defending like she my little sis, and hit the kill switch on any order till equipped for quilling ink. It's strictly kings and better. Me and this mic bring together a fit like glass slippers and Cinderella. Ask around if you ain't heard of me. The general consensus is Trem get it in like surgery. A mercenary personally out for reimbursement fees from learners that advertently made a tertiary version of me. I'm the primary, liking me the first degree. Swear you OGs, that's just a precursor to perjury. Plus you earn a Guernsey on a gurney in the infirmary. This is for the term of my natural life eternally.
Trusty Mike will never get rusty, right? Even put in a cell, living in hip hop hell.
The name is well kept and the rap just gets bigger.
Can't stop hip hop running through these veins.
My trusty Mike will never get rusty, right? Even put in a cell, living in hip hop hell.
Can't stop hip hop running.
Yeah, don't call it a comeback. Shit, I've been lurking in these holes working. Call the pallbearers, trim about to call curtains. On a scene that seemed to get away with blue murder. My crew's earned it's who's who rep but who's heard her. You acting like you have to prove something, but then booth sessions only left impressions on the mute button. It's true I'm stuck in a rap world long forgotten, with trains emblazing in colorways top to bottom, and songs were popping on some bragging and bullshit, with a focus on how tight the flow sit, not close fit. Now all I'm seeing is this ocean of clones spit from a crow's nest, seemingly commandeering this ghost ship. Most flip for dough, or the hoe that they engross with. Some hit the smack or swap the broom back for glow sticks. But when this shit flows, it's thick in your arteries. You know it's for the term of your natural life, regardless. See?
Trusty Mike will never get rusty, right? Even put in a cell, living in hip hop hell.
The name is well kept and the rap just gets bigger.
Can't stop hip hop running through these veins.
My trusty Mike will never get rusty, right? Even put in a cell, living in hip hop hell.
Can't stop hip hop running through these veins.
Yeah, now this is rap in its rawest form. I put heads to bed like kidnappers in chloroform. Word bomb, my sword's drawn for you faking lanes. Peep the blade, and Tory Hanso's to make his name. I'm still up to stake my claim when you were still pops. Control a mic like it's a can of delicious kill rust. I still crush and destroy toys with their precision. I still represent for uncut and El Commission. I'm still caught in a time warp like Dr. Marty. 94 watching the Death Wish cast rock a party. Fuck a festival, they're rappers in that pompous army. army. Catch me there drubbing groupies off Oz and Martley. I heard practice makes perfect work, but the amount of work these herbs need, I fail to see it being worth it. See, I'm a permanent, natural life's determined. It's been a curse since rap's birth from when I first heard of it.
Rusty mic will never get rusty, right? Even put in a cell, living in hip-hop hell.
The name is well kept, and the rap just gets bigger.
Can't stop hip-hop running through these veins.
My rusty mic will never get rusty, right? Even put in a cell, living in hip-hop hell.
Can't stop hip-hop running through these veins.
Welcome to Melbourne, ecstasy capital. The ugly reality of Melbourne after dark.
Another night in Melbourne, another violent assault in the CBD.
The shadow of gangland killings hangs over Melbourne once more tonight.
For the
Violent security video that captured some of Melbourne's most notorious underworld figures brawling at Crown Casino. A court's been told the fight broke out as an alleged hitman was celebrating his birthday.
Two young constables were raced to hospital, but they were dead on arrival. Both had been shot in the head with a shotgun.
crime after crime, drugs to extortion.
Hey yo, the streets in my cityscapes littered with pics and other 6-year-old kids at the clinic with a needle stick. Junkie fucks jab veins in the back lanes. Pipes and ice turn a nice type to crack slave. Forgot to spray in a cafe in broad day. Could've walked that hallway, but rap was my forte. A calling of sorts that kept me on the real and narrow. Night times writing rhymes, days wheeling barrows. I kept my head above the rising tide and wet when my bestest was sentenced to time inside. For dumb shit, pull guns to pull funds quick. A couple hunch ain't worth the 20 months my done did. 18 spent in the pen with grown men, stone killers and bluestone fences holding him in. The beast belly with a thief celly and cheap telly. Slept with a shiv rigged and ready in the sheep Betty.
Pigs, dogs, jacks, crooks and crumbs. Hammerheads creep the seabeds and seeds get shoved. Snakes hug the pavement and pups can drown. Pits and cages, crabs and buckets of litigation. Animal kingdom, every corner is contagious. The good with the bad, the instincts of nature. Blood on the dresser, knife in your hand. Are you the victim or the victor? The wolf or the lamb?
Now this the land where they catch and kill their own, prone to shoot. No dispute, this the home of atonement too. Jacks for each crook, captains a pack made. Ecstasy capital, renowned for our smack trades. Homeless zone in a chrome fume haze. All hope soon fades when there's no two ways out this system. Kids watch your mum on a nod again. Straight past the stop, hop the cut off the cop again. A copper van, street sweeping for drunk youths. And drug mules are getting meat cleaving in run-throughs by some boobs in a not so safe house. H'd out on the couch instead of watching for stakeouts. Now I stayed out looking in for the most part. Peddled smoke and company on a lawful assault charge. Saw some blowhard lose a hand to loan sharks, but they ain't show you this side of the city on their postcards.
Pigs, dogs, jacks, crooks and crumbs. Hammerheads creep the seabeds and seeds get shoved. Snakes hug the pavement and pups can drown. Pits and cages, crabs and buckets of litigation. Animal kingdom, every corner is contagious. The good with the bad, the instincts of nature. Blood on the dresser, knife in your hand. Are you the victim or the victor? The wolf or the lamb?
My other man did a stint in the can for the shit he ran. In a state in a hired Mitsubishi van. It's desperate measures when the wife's preggers, but the family plans had the brakes put on them like pedders. Reticent to the end, no comment, the code to follow. Pros and cons, live a motto with no tomorrow. Borrowed times got expiry dates. Vindicated with a choice of either wrought iron or fiery gates. High stakes, that's why these snakes sliver on the banks of the Yarra, sticking unsuspecting day trippers. Saints for sinners, rock paper pingers. Chicks clubbing, shoveling their schnoz, chock a paint stripper. This is Melbourne where the guns are drawn in. Knife fights and ice pipes has come as normal as the wild thunderstorms in an Ilex clock face. Pyrex pots, baked rocks, top a hot plate.
Pigs, dogs, jacks, crooks and crumbs. Hammerheads creep the seabeds and seeds get shoved. Snakes hug the pavement and pups can drown. Pits and cages, crabs and buckets of litigation. Animal kingdom, every corner is contagious. The good with the bad, the instincts of nature. Blood on the dresser, knife in your hand. Are you the victim or the victor? The wolf or the lamb?
I know a child that's running wild. They got the whole drug shit to a science. The whole drug shit to a science. I know a child that's running wild. They got the whole drug shit to a science. They got the whole drug.
with another weapon, probably his own service revolver.
Land of the lost, place where we dwell. We from a lost land where there's MCs, not pop bands. When I was cold, getting dumb, you were Ross fans. And now you acting like this rap shit was meant for any sapper's handing in a forged rap consent form. It's trench war, smell the death stench of flesh raw. The rest of y'all ain't even fit to fucking bench warm. This ain't a rent form, you can't fake a reference here. Now pay your penance or his tenants will be yesteryears. Hard pressed to hear any new verse that's near and par. Worth appearance fees or fit to charge 16 bars. Yeah, I hear him saying hip-hop's past, but I'ma resurrect the bitch and rip the lid off its casket. Spit sharp as marksman, 6 coming to rock him, a craftsman, sergeant at arms, grasping stardom. Spit blistering scripts, convicted arsonist, murderers purging the scene like Joseph Stalin. My flow slalom, skied up, nose blown, I'm charging, stage diving, Rafa Kane live, Apollo Harlem. Hall of Fame name draped in martyrdom, a lone figure flying the flag like it's Tiananmen. We from a long lost planet where rap is real, still intact and untapped by the mass appeal.
The way that I feel can never be healed, and all we left with is a memory filled.
Yeah, we from a long lost planet where rap is real, still intact and untapped by the mass appeal.
The way that I feel can never be healed, and all we left with is a memory filled.
We from a lost land where the clock's hands to stop for the rot set in for they shot Scott LaRock before the shop stock rap in a section called urban, and every third person's thinking they're word surgeons, but you're virgins, first come first served and squirching up with the first pump of cold curtains. I got this bitch skirt hitched up mid pit fuck, but it ain't feel the same since the game got that nip tuck. Now it's all plastic, lacking core fabric, and I'm looking at the front door like main source is classic shit. I ain't about to go on bounce from a sinking ship, but things are grim, gripping on the brink of extinction with original blueprints, guidelines and standards. Am I the only one that took them times up rhymes for granted?
We gotta pay rent, so money connects,
but I'd still rather be broken, have a whole lot of respect. It's a principle of it, I get a rush like I'm dusted. Crushing these motherfuckers is what I've become accustomed to. My flow's effortless, no rest, I pepper this mic like my life depend on walk and glow and reference. We from a long lost planet where rap is real, still intact and untapped by the mass appeal.
The way that I feel can never be healed, and all we left with is a memory filled.
We from a long lost planet where rap is real, still intact and untapped by the mass appeal.
The way that I feel can never be healed. Yo, this game it is a memory filled.
One creature caught in a place he cannot stir from in the dark, alone, outnumbered hundreds to one, nothing to live for but his memories.
Back when, straight up and from the heart as I was always been.
Now back in the days when cut above paved the way, me and Rays used to love to my brother named Jace. In Carrera Bay, this kid from the States in his garage, up with mics, 2 belt drives in his DJ A Mirage. Out large, and what it is for inspiration for this strange up-and-comers hopes to stake a claim in. Make a name patiently, I waited building skills until the moment came that my name could fill the bill. I killed that little show, my flow was tight and right unsung, and we rolled 25 strong in that train trip from Geelong. From that day on, the slow progression began. I picked up more mics than markers, pens and pressure-packed cans, impressing rap fans locally. OCD next mission, hooked up with DJ Frenzy on a quest for recognition. Cementing my position on the mic is all I thought of. I brought the house down this one night, I'm sure heads caught the aura off these authors, standing men and women both. Chicks figure my shit, blow scoping my flows as dope as they ever saw. Metaphors and similes, I stormed up on stage like the Anzacs in Gallipoli and gave them a little taste of big things to come. See, 91 was over, 92 had just begun, and while my crew was running around intent on killing yards, I was building raps with Strut when he was still jarred. I planned a 6-track tape at this date with Johnny Ida. My rhyming was fucking tight, it just took me yonks to write him. And despite all the plans and plotting, and the fans are gotten laced the rest, my brain the rest got forgotten.
The spot I blew it at an early age, emphasis at an early age, emphasis the curly braids. The spot I blew it at an early age, emphasis the spot I blew it. The spot I blew it at an early age, emphasis the curly braids. At an early age, emphasis the curly braids.
Yeah, and now the next few years had slipped by. Still I ran through the spots, rocking raps from Ruby Red to Bamboo. A new wave of crews played on their crusade, so few stayed long enough to wait to see their dues paid. I started building with the forms in all fits and tore strips of mics in any set we saw fit. In May 95 we got live in PBS's guessing with Prowls, Deadly and Menacing, then on Razor's Essence. Then at dawn when P said what up, you rocked every spot you gotta paint it time you drop some product. Formed and cupped, and we pieced my first LP's released. Without further ado, to say the least, we reached 4 tracks in and dropped to 12. She talent rocked and got picked off quick as it hopped on the shelves. Amateurs was next in the succession plan, and the drop, but not without the endless headaches at the pressing plan. Nevertheless, man, that shit sold in boatloads with next to no promos. Renowned for my slow flows. Around this time, I got my shine on some features and helped conceive a team of this rhyming scene supremus. Yeah, the lyrical commission was born and brought the rawness. Formed to the city's best and repped its 4 corners. With murderous metaphors, folk wars and pack tours. Collab with gods and saw rats sought to blackball us. Notorious rap lords and smash and grab cordless shores and put us on the map from out the backwaters. I gave my balls to this cause, warts and all sorts of dumb shit. 20 years plus, still I ain't done with.
The spot I blew it at an early age, emphasis at an early age, emphasis the curly braids. The spot I blew it at an early age, emphasis the spot I blew it. The spot I blew it at an early age, emphasis the curly braids. At an early age, emphasis the curly braids. And I ain't going nowhere.
I started writing a bomb to destroy all lines, and that's what I'm doing.
How long do you think you'll do it?
Till I'm finished.
Yeah. Amazing maze on the beat. This is going out to all the riders, putting in them hard yards. Get your cans up. Yeah, bellied up, man, bolt cutters strapped. Old black Max's case jacks had me running tracks. A dozen lakhs in the stash. See the jobs through an opposition crews know who this shall belong to. We on cue, the Secco left his post near. 2 in a text from the lookout says the coast clear. It's no fear, just rushing as a host cut. I'm buzzing like a buster through bank doors in a hold up. The smell of steel is real in the yard tucked between 2 cars and the stars starting to mark up and barred up at the thought of the finished works. Perched on the Flinders Street Bridge in the city first thing in the morning. Eyes drawn to the carrows. 4 fade field, he'll burn us door to door with arrows. I'm trolling my pockets stained with ink blots for fat caps and pink dots. I copped that this is it off my man Dom. So far this shit's gone to plan till I'm sitting home with flicks, so I ain't sing a song and dance. Answers on my hands, sticking a finger at the law. We bombing the system for the risk and reward. Yeah, fuck the buff and the transits too. Wear my Fttohnl cruise bandanas up, skew the camera views. Hitting the yards hard with stained hands.
Fully equipped with the mic and the spray can.
Yeah, fuck the buff and the transits too. Where my Fttohnl crews bandanas up, skew the camera views. Hitting the yards hard with stained hands.
Fully equipped with the mic and a spray can.
And now into the mission, it still seems safe enough. Adding doodads and bits.
Yeah, that now shaped up.
Yeah, we taking up this car from T to B and end to end. Next Kingsway book, this shit'll be the center spread. A step ahead of the laws of cocaine. Cop cars crawling past, leapt from the door frame and crept to the tree line. Out the high beam shine, fiending to finish off my cutbacks and key lines. Quick flashes, a pig slash, be back at work. Slap on the final as quick as his iron lax will squirt. Aston White for the highlights, ice the cake. Bragging rights is the pride of place, prize at stake. Despite late nights, cop chases, raids, fights. Kids getting their sketch tight, fuck getting their grades right. If you ain't done it, you won't understand. Fuck a dance floor, track rocks is where we did the running, man. I grab a snap and a lapse with the lasting proof of this masterpiece in all its glory on some Arthur Cooper. Crack a brew, spark a scoop and raise a glass for them old city kings of the past and future. Fuck the buff and the transits too. Where my Fttohnl crews bandanas up, skew the camera views. Hitting the yards hard with stained hands.
Fully equipped with the mic and a spray can.
Fuck the buff and the transits too. Where my Fttohnl crews bandanas up, skew the camera views. Hitting the yards hard with stained hands.
Fully equipped with the mic and a spray can.
Colors, designs, style, technical advancement, getting loose, cartoons, everything. And when they see you got a vicious style, they be wanting to get loose.
Fully equipped with the mic. Fully equipped with the mic and the spray. Fully equipped with the mic and the fully equipped with the mic and the spray can. Fully equipped with the mic and the fully equipped with the mic and the spray can.
You realize every time you suit up, every time we go out, it's life or death. You roll the dice and you deal with it.
LC, K double.
You recognize that, don't you?
Don Ted. Yeah, I no longer have lessons to make or morals to be received, just real words that leave the heart and my eyes to see. If I appear grotesque and insane, I acknowledge myself, never beat, still surviving the pain. The only true crime is death, the due time is death. You kill a man, you steal a wife's right to a husband, rob the children of a father, extend karma, who tempts the temptress, remove the blue dress, stress caution. Some consoling the blade, hidden the prison wardens, metamorphic, losing their weight, sleeping their days away. Life bends on knife's edge, tight ropes and tests. Live wires building pressure suspense. The essence commence, provoke act, counter defense. It's like a never-ending cycle, generational hex. Pivot suspect, size on the floor. Dead fish and telegrams, smile in your face and right at the door. I don't paint pictures, I don't try and pass as a saint. One is as one does since he was born. Knowing my brothers could plunge only gives me fucking nausea to think of it. I roll the dice, handling fire like I'm Prometheus.
There's no consideration, there's no compromise. Wrong place, wrong time, that might cost a life. There's no commiserations, I don't apologise. You crossed the line when you tossed the dice. There's no consideration, there's no compromise. Wrong place, wrong time, that might cost a life. There's no commiserations, I don't apologise. You crossed the line when you tossed the dice. I run the open plateau, unseen, I navigate the shadows. Corrupted citizens, we don't follow no straight and narrow. My path is crooked as the teeth of a victim of meth. To what I'm calling survival, the judges calling theft. I study loopholes, it's lucrative. Disciplinarian, anti-authoritarian, fugitive. The motive and intent vicious. Oaths and best wishes. Break restraints like men who follow their ex-misses. And exits listed at all times like Brendan Abbott. Cause power tends to devour those who never had it. I say there's honour in the habitat of thieves and stealers. For life and death in this baccarat, I'ma cheat the dealer. The cylinder spins, the ammo precise. We Dillinger fans, reality bites, leaves a hickey. I risk an RBT, I'm leaving tipsy. It's in and out, blink and miss me.
Criminal thoughts in a white Ford Falcon. Got a pound of powder under the dash, and that shit ain't talcum. See, I'm about that money, but this real rap's priceless. In the state of my arts, in a cast lying lifeless. Despite revival attempts, I sense crisis. Talks at that fork on the thinnest sheet of ice, and it's sink or swim in a drink where the shark's fins. At times I feel like I stuck my arm in a sharp spin. It's Russian roulette, where my fate lies. Surrounded by fakes, buying ninjas for their free set of steak knives. Blinded by stage lights and invites master arias, but dropping profits is culling off the last of years. Bit part MCs that slip past the entries and left us sipping from a glass that's half empty. But that's a game in all its glory. Shit, if it was simple as spitting a 16, I'd probably find it boring.
There's no consideration, there's no compromise. Wrong place, wrong time, that might cost a life. There's no commiserations, I don't apologise. You crossed the line when you tossed the dice. There's no consideration, there's no compromise. Wrong place, wrong time, that might cost a life. There's no commiserations, I don't apologise. You crossed the line when you tossed the dice.
Up in the ladder, spitting lava for the charter, with a finger on the pulse like a martyr in his garter. It's a part of what I'm after, in a car with a bullet in the chamber. The trigger, yeah, I pull it for the game's become a stranger, there ain't no fucking waiter. Saver, got me saying bitch, check it later. Paradise is lost as I analyze the cost, this is major. I paralyze the boss with a stray one, yeah, the heat seeker. Caught a plane to Riga, inspect the reefer with the people as I speak to a pretty looking Russian with the critical percussion in the background playing. The pitiful or beautiful is what Brad's saying. Visualizing mayhem, city light seance with a silhouette and crayon and a villain like cadence. Walking to the depths, it's important not to stress when you're spraying. Just put it to the temple to realize your potential. Barrel apparel and collateral's essential, and that'll hint you. Manifest like a red book will bless you and break off a benefit to the vengeful.
Hi, this is Robbie. Just leave a message after the tone, thanks.
Yeah, Rob, what's up, man? It's Trim. You give us a call when you get this shit. She got kinda crazy last night after you bounced, man. Anyway, give us a yell. Alright? Chill.
Yo, me and R.O.B. were cooling at the gallery, center stage, showtime. Thinking, God, am I glad that we came here and not to secure the Joeys. Where sure you can cut blowies in the dunnies off some hoe puffs, rowies. These chicks are top notch and know how to barter to keep the garter chocolate mine and Rob Stush. The waitress trots off to fix up our grog sitch. And meanwhile, I got my eyes locked with some blondes tits with lips that could suck a prostate through a cock's eye. Come fuck me looks as I polished off the scotch and dry and made my way to her table. Ask her when you get a chance, having some romance at the back stable. She gave a grin and said, I'm finished in a minute. Eyes clinging to that minge, just wishing I was sticking her in it. Sticking to my limits of a hunch, got left lost as I made a quick dash for the F-Bus. And back with a fresh nut of crisp bills to pay for this chick's skills. In sick heels, my dick wouldn't sit still. Copping a chick feel. Once she got her skirt off, she said it's not a turn off. Smirk and sip my Smirnoff. Took my hand and headed for the back booth. I had enough stacked loot for about an hour of action-packed lewd fun and games. This nude hunt and tame was unashamed to get more nasty with all the more crunchy games. Now the lewd acts continue to two-rack in the back of a taxi en route to a new shack. Further proof that I was in for some porn shit. Her and her mates, fluffy handcuffs and horsewhips. She poured drinks and said back in a jiffy with a spliff, blew me a kiss and I nearly blew my stiffy. Wanked the crew with me, they'll never believe this. The trend went home with a stripper and did the deed. Shit, I seen supreme chicks, but this bitch creamed the cake till she stepped back with her flatmate. My dream date, two of the best of her legs hanging from G-strings. I had to slap myself in the face so that I was singing things. Sipping Singapore slings, rubbing each other up. Introduced herself as Buttercup, then she puckered up for the tongue pash, but not at my lips. She freed my
Due to downright dirty, explicit lyrics, we are unable to continue this song right here.
Psych give me that mic back.
It ain't over, motherfucker.
She said 1, 2, 1, 2, 1 went down for a mic check.
On the tip of my serpent, with the licking and slurping, while I'm sipping a bourbon, thinking this is for certain. A version of events that'd be well worth writing about. Finished off the job and then she calmly wiped her mouth. Trim from LC, you've been the top of my list since I first heard. I can see clearly on Kiss FM. Then she dragged me in to see the pics on her dresser of her with every rapper from Tim Dog to Pressure. I bounced out the door, man, this law was a stalk. Already chalked up half the scene and still wanted me to walk. And now of course I could've scored her. She was begging me to knock her, but I ain't down with having to
go see the doctor.
This is what you had to come into. Like, you gotta be able to deal with the dust, the grit. Look at this. Can you get your hands dirty? That's what it's about. Getting your hands dirty. Looking, digging for things that are plastic. Gems. 45. All that.
I got a trust to bear with these flogs that dare call themselves producers and only seem to dig through the use of computers. I hunted hard for every hat, stare and bass, not on a net but in wax, filled racks and crates. Extract the breaks and loops from rare parts, not just filter in some played out shit. We band passes, we grandmasters. You just a flash in the pan, that black plastic you put out. Lines of trash in my can, I'll take an atom and stand, man. My team got this shit sewn. Your beats are softer than in polyphonic ringtones. I bring home that raw truth, whether it's a horn loop playing a sawtooth or Hubert Law's flute. We keep it raw, true, check the production. Got that S1 crunching, MIDI function, punching them drums in when you was fucking with that Casio keyboard. I search the seaboard for records to record. You gotta get your fingers dusty, trust me. From the known spots that's blown to them buck bins in musty basements and up shops, fair stalls and backlots, switching the price tags at rare holes and rack spots.
I'm in the record stores, hands in the crate, digging for the treasure.
Buy your records by the pack.
Classic sample loops, we not clearing it. Stick to the roots, there's no comparing it. I'm in the lab, digging for the treasure,
making sure production's tight.
I'm hands on with it, blow the dust off the LP. Sample loops, stick to the roots.
And plus I got an axe to grind with this master kind of chorus cuts. The art of scratch was a part of tracks that brought us up. You know the bit with a Mac in the back, tore it up. Jazzy Jeff Live, Union Square, that shit was raw as fuck. Transformer cuts and fader static, raiding the stash of 12s. Fat capella phrases made for crapping, Aladdin and Preem, scratch flashing Theodore. I see it more than just some needlework between the pores. Constructing something to complement the track topic. Identifying the wax that raps and scratch stuff it. But now they suckers singing hooks, we here to buck the trend. You ain't the Biz Marquee, and that ain't just a friend. So hush and send for a 1210 manipulator to integrate some instant flavor with a pinch of fader. Spin the plate and disintegrate the stylist tip rev. Show 'em how we bridge the gap between the rhyme and bits.
I'm in the record stores, hands in the crate, digging for the treasure.
Buy your records by the pack.
Classic sample loops, we not clearing it. Stick to the roots, there's no comparing it. I'm in the lab digging for the treasure,
making sure production's tight.
I'm hands on with it, blow the dust off the LP. Sample loops, stick to the roots. Hands in the crate, hands in the crate. Hands in the crate, hands in the crate, crate.
Hey yo, Lays.
What up, Trim?
We've been repping our corners for like 20 years or something.
Yeah, true.
We ain't come together on a track yet, you know what I'm saying?
We're gonna murk this right here.
It's about time we join forces.
The gods connect.
Serve it up to these pups and kittens.
Last share, motherfuckers.
Fuck all these suckers, man.
Let's rep this
Gonna
right.
take them out this time.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. Let's turn this shit up. I'm pulling no punches, man. My flow crunches jawbones. You're just a bitch with too many male hormones. I'm hailing more poems and all mics are under siege. Treacherous MC without the fucking dungarees. Sludging weak MCs till they're crying for help. None come better than Trim when I'm applying myself. Ramen's the wealth that I bathe in. My haven of rap saps and drains brains dry till heads cave in. It's plain sailing as mics get torn up. Broke the rip covered in spit like a porn slut. Brace to taste the faceful. This stage full of you and your boys are even too toy for play school. We rap gods, you just lapdogs and yes men. Combatant squads couldn't stack odds against Trim. Attracted beef in droves, these raw slaughtermen applauded and regarded in this rap game's an ornament. Press recording, it's a certified classic. Burner rhyme savvy, this murder rhyme addict. Who's earned these stripes, savage and mics for 20 years plus. As in the rappers' careers eruption tear ducts. This shit is clear cut, unfeared but respected. Revered by the comfort styles, next to near enough perfected. Adept at this is any name you vote in goat status. Known for both raps, but I got themes for those that both matters. Cloak and daggers, smoke and mirrors. Bogus rappers acting like they token killers. That ain't as bad though as these hipster faggots posing with them. Tight clothes colored like they should be owned by women. I'm sickened.
Stop, you did it, that's bullshit, we all know you. So why you acting like a don when you lay down your vocal? Your name was mentioned in the magazine and now you're global. We bring that ketamine to the scene that's local. With a handful of hopefuls, the rest of those are fiends. Dying in your sleep like Grant McKellar from the go-betweens. Come clean, the sun rises in the east. And if you chasing dollar signs, you chase a broken dream. Total destruction, anti-social, anti-means. Braggadocious and boastful like a vet marine. Yeah, we go hack the scene and jaded fanfare. That ain't the limousine, the sucker pay your cat fare. And then you back to square one, son, you ain't the rapper. You're just gases that happen to be trapped in matter. Attack the grammar, else speeches when the speaker shatter. With that real acadackery, you see me stacker. Paper pattern, street level like the hoods to fear. Cause we about to bring the drama like it's North Korea. What brought you here, was it your peers with the contraband? Or was it digging in the crates to make you understand? And while you're standing on your soapbox and family trees, you got the UFO float that hovers overseas. They said there's nothing left, frontin' on the gods connect. Decapitate the rest, swinging like a sword to neck. It's with the masters, apprentices and ended crews. Forget your enemies, just think of what your friends will do. It's blackmail with a car bomb with your kids up in it. Fuck out, son, we killing dogs on fair clinic.
That work that we putting in. You can tell we predecessors to the veterans. I'm the flames like a serial arsonist. We do some things that's never been heard. You can hear that grit, that grind we be coming with. You can tell we predecessors to them veterans. When the mic touch the wrist, I go flames like a serial arsonist. This is what the game's been missing. Lyrical skills don't beat the tradition. Death on the Bible, status, no survival. Challenge the wits till your brain gets split.
Now I remember them city square jams, a pea patch on my back, disguised burners, schooly D at crack central station, impatiently waiting at mum's house for festival hall to transform into Run's house. No gun touting and the threat was a fierce. Kids got Vic for their Raiders caps and rolled for their Kings Jordan 4s. Exploring the drains and lines, seeing gain on 60 minutes, nabbing surfing that train and dying. Vapors Mag was a guide for the latest buys. 3 stars plus was a must have on tape or vinyl. Subway out was like the Bible, as vital as racking back then, deemed the means of survival. See rival beefs, left teeth loose and heads crack. Word of double X, show from Parrot, recollect that. Markets for rare wax, blunt lax from Airfax. Brand flats and parties at Len ones with stamp hash. Ashburton layups, couldn't stop the bum rush. Strut's birthday bash, there was 50 plus amongst us. The RFK domain, G-Town was real at the front of the attic. Is where I first saw reloaded steel. 88, the Juice Crew, Marley Mars, All Stars, hallmarks that had me penning up my first 4 bars. Hey yo, brothers,
I believe that's me.
Man, you remember them days playing a symphony.
I came up from Tila rockin' Too Short, Alamein to Newport. Memories of where I grew up, kid, believe. Shaz Wahid, the East Malvern Poison, plus the girl's choice, smoking poison. Fudgy Batheris, punches and parents. Drunk in the Rocker Park, put in an appearance. Snake Rodriguez, Dids Rally Gas door, jumping on the platform after doing back-ons. I met Frenzy on the 6 car of Willison. Told him I'd spit bars and kill it with the heart of the militant. He put me on and introduced me round, far from the bougie crowd, all about rhyming and putting music down. I linked Trem around 92, run for cover crew. Razor Essence motherfuckers knew, aka were an inspiration. DJ Item, the formulators patiently wait for what? For me to get my little shine on. An inner city kid who grew amongst the Krylons of Richmond Station. The mic was my calling, despite what my coach said, run high for the bowling. I played the point with the Spalding and gave it up for music to separate confusion. A Melbourne City youth spent studying the blueprint. Money always none, F the colour of a 2 cent.
That's what made me wanna reminisce. Back to the early days. That's what made me wanna reminisce. What made me want? That's what made me wanna reminisce. Back to the early what made me wanna reminisce. Wanna reminisce. Wanna reminisce. Wanna reminisce. Wanna reminisce.
Smoking bongs, listen to Guns N' Roses.
The king is always gonna be what you say, a true legendary writer like me, myself, and I, who was the one and only who really made what this is now. You know what I'm saying? Now you got these dudes who do these big productions that make themselves look good. When you do stuff like that, you show no consideration for the art. That's suckerness, you know? Back in the days, you was considered straight up toy.
Go get him. And do what? Let him know he's king.
And after this, you'll call me your majesty.
Yeah, we killing them with this one, P. We'll break it down real simple for all your jokers. Yeah, check it out. Yeah, you fucking with Melbourne rap royalty. Be on your P's and Q's. Trem's a seasoned vet, he's still in season 2. And only Teven do, plus your fucking fees are due. Forget them other rappers, I'm the one that's bleeding blue. You only breezing through, we doing live beats. Yeah, you got your name on the flyer for a couple live gigs. But I inspired an entire state of rhyme kids. Inside it hype to proprietors, dog the right beats. I see my vinyl bid online for twice a week's wage. Imagine if I eBayed my rhyme book by each page. That shit's a keepsake, I bet you it'd fetch a mint. Fans itching to get their hands on any print I etch in ink. Led me to thinking who the fuck's on a par with Trem. Call a tall puppy or copies of the carbon blend. I'm here to take you trash rappers out like garbage men and free the scene from being my buddies alarming. This is King's Court, Fuck these jesters and their press blurbs. Next to the phone, please, you just next to get served. It's the King's Court. Fuck these jacks and jokers, rats and roaches, scabbing off the scraps I've thrown. It's the King's Court. Fuck this circle of clowns and fools. Down by law, please, you better start down and it's the King's Court. Any talk of matching me is blasphemy. And after this,
you'll call me your man.
it's the return of the king. I'm flinging suckers out the ring ropes, deadening these queers in the careers in which they pin hopes. I've been dope with raw scripts since pause mixing. I cut above since choice cuts with floor printing. This is more of a religion than a pastime. 20 years plus, still a far cry from past prime. Carbon fiber tip raps clad in cast iron that slay like the bells on Nas's fucking halftime. I craft rhymes with a quill tip on metronomes. Script hieroglyphs attracting crowds like Rosetta Stone. Defend the throne to the walls fall. You ought to call for reinforcements, cause taking Trem out's a tall order. You jousting well above your weight in class. The last fucker that they rated this great was in a cape and mask. I take to task all you suckers with grandeur visions. Coming for this crown, don't even bother to plan provision.
No question, I'm the best in this rap business. No doubt
I hear these clowns claim they want it. Pen on the Bible, I swear to defend my crown.
I'm an emperor whose empire crushes the poor.
Word up, yo, I kill you in a battle.
You'll take my crown, that shit sound preposterous.
After a battle, only one can stand. Beating me is impossible. Now which part you don't understand?
And my crew counting bills while we chill, sipping beer, same shit, different years. All I can see are me and my crew counting bills while we chill, sipping beer, same shit. All I can see are me and my crew counting bills while we chill, sipping beer, same shit, different years. All I can see are me and my crew counting bills while we chill, sipping beer, same shit.
Hey yo, it's helpless, trying to withstand the hand I dealt you. I tower over you with more power lines than Telstra's. Check the punches I jam-packed tracks with. Should've got my own page in Ego Trips rap list. This the catalyst of metaphors. I base my art on having skills like the days when it still played a part. Before this age of gays, spitting verses. I run with kids that used to do arm robs and rip purses. That bitch circus, she rock up to spots with. I'm more likely to shirt lift before they'd ever shoplift. I rock shit, the top pick, unequal poise. This name clearly synonymous with people's choice. Check your favorite rappers, list of favorites, bet. Trems in MCs, albums I left stages set. Case in point, I'm more than just a jaded vet. I hate the scene, I mean peep the fucking state of it. But when it comes to drums and flows, this rap appetite grows for destruction onto Guns N' Roses. Slash on stage without the guitar causing far more scars in a glass score in bar brawls.
All I can see are me and my crew counting bills while we chill, sipping beer, same shit, different years. All I can see are me and my crew counting bills while we chill, sipping beer, same shit. All I can see are me and my crew counting bills while we chill, sipping beer, same shit, different years. All I can see are me and my crew
counting bills while we chill, sipping beer, 1, 2, yeah. I'll pass any mic check with flying colours. With Trem shit drops, bitch, ditch doubles and buy dozens. Cause the standards I set define my peers. When it comes to rhyme careers, it's still wet behind the ears. For years I hear these queers mouthing off like Big Shot. Shit pop rappers thinking equipment makes them shit hot. Who's got what doesn't bother me, champ. Cause I was rapping before you talked to PCs and preamps. Don't get me wrong, I saw the pictures. The only fixtures we were equipped with were decks and realistic mixes. If the rappers got a claim for their hard work, you couldn't get it looking like porn sites with passwords. Unless you came with skills prepared to pay dues and fees. These days it's too few and far between. Cruising this scene or copping props for the worst shit I personally ever heard, so nerd people worship it. I merge words with the flow of a poplar, exhibiting what to do with mics as you show whatnot. I clocked a slot amongst Melbourne's finest rhyming stock. Lyrical commission, rip a track till the time apart.
All I can see are me and my crew counting bills while we chill, sipping beer, same shit, different years. All I can see are me and my crew counting bills while we chill, sipping beer, same shit. All I can see are me and my crew counting bills while we chill, sipping beer, same shit, different years. All I can see are me and it, we told it.
I would like to see the history and the true definition being taught correctly. That's all. It's real simple. I turn on a music channel and they say hip hop, and I'm looking at them like, nah, yeah.
Hip-hop with the wrong plan, in a tug-of-war with a demon, pull it with strong hands. The Bronx hidden treasure wasn't simple to find it. I'm a rebel without a pause and criminal-minded. Along the road to riches, the meaning got distorted. It popped the cassette tape, it got Pro Tools to record it. Technology advanced, but I can't say the same for the lack of innovation they displaying in this game. I stick to the plan, cause I gotta roll through it. I graduated from true school as an honor roll student, where Bam taught me peace, unity, love, and having fun. And NWA said fuck authority and grab a gun. KRS taught me to eat right. Freddie Fox taught me to get brolic for a street fight. Primo and Pete Rock taught me to keep the beat tight. Nas taught me that sleep is the cousin of death, so speak life. I make a spiritual incision and march with a lyrical commission. Spit wisdom for that miracle you missing. Is the lost land really lost, or is it hidden from these maggots that enjoy the taste of death and living tragic?
We from a long lost planet where rap is real, still intact and untapped by the mass appeal.
The way that I feel could never be healed, and all we left with is a memory filled.
Yeah, we from a long lost planet where rap is real, still intact and untapped by the mass appeal.
The way that I feel could never be healed, and all we left with is a memory filled.
We from a lost land where you rack cans from shop stands, and Def Jam merge rap groups with rock bands. Stock standard poop butts were booed off, forced to lose their shoes and caught the train home in tube socks. You knew not to bother if you was unskilled. The lips are kissing time, I ain't talking about a Dunhill. Drum fills and bass lines is all it takes for Trim to get these bitch pussies open like they water breaks. See, it's a sordid state of affairs. This got me looking at that front door like Paul, but I'm praying that there's some sort of legacy left if death become us. Flicking through cassettes in a box, empty runners, and I wonder where these names went and days got. See, I got schooled by Hard Knocks and Streetwise with J-Rock, and I ain't straight from the path to Bronx paved clock on a different block, but I'm still chopped from the same cloth. Now I remain locked in martyrdom, a castaway, and still give my regards to Run D and J on Father's Day. I kept my part of the bargain, half a star away, and represent that real shit regardless where it's carcass laid. We from a long lost planet where rap is real, still intact and untapped by the mass appeal.
The way that I feel could never be healed, and all we left with is a memory filled.
Yeah, we from a long lost planet where rap is real, still intact and untapped by the mass appeal.
The way that